Hi there, welcome to Homekeepers. Come right on in, my friend. I'm so glad to be here with you today and hope you're having a good day. It's a good day here in Florida, and wherever you are, I hope that you're sensing the presence of the Lord in your life. And we certainly are here at Homekeepers. And I have a return guest. I've been with this network 40 years. And as long as I can remember, the guest I have today has been on from time to time over several decades, and so glad to have him and so thankful for his ministry. His name is David Cayton. He's the founder of the Florida Family Association. And when he comes in here, I'm going to ask him to just kind of quickly walk us through all the topics that he has dealt with through the years, with one thing in common, and that's what we'll talk about today as well, is to make America better and try to turn America back to Jesus. And there's so many elements where America's going the wrong direction. And this is what I call, David, the watchman on the wall. And he's the one that's out there kind of in front, and he tells us what's going on. And we'll show you a way you can participate, but for heaven's sakes, you can pray about it. For sure. So I want to tell you right now, get a pencil and paper if you, so that you can write down this website. And we will tell you how with the click of the mouse you can participate. I do it every time I get a letter from him. I right there with that mouse and try to put my vote in. And let me tell you, it's having huge success. So what could be simpler? All right, get your pencil. And I'm going to join Stephanie. I'm excited about this. Tuna cakes with creamy cucumber sauce. And, oh, it's got so many good things in it, a lot of ingredients. We'll put them together for you. Before I join her, though, I feel very strongly about this booklet. We're still at the beginning of the year. And if you know anything about women in evangelical circles, you've heard about Kay Arthur. And what we're offering you is a book, small book, The Basic Steps to Learning the Bible. And I read Bible every morning, New and Old Testament. And the Bible I have has a lot of concordance in it, so I studied that. And I keep learning. There's no end to the learning you can do with the Scripture. This will give you a jump start. So if you contact us, and we'll send it to you for any offering to this ministry. And I really sense in my heart that you know it's an important ministry. 1-800-229-0059 is the 800 number for your credit cards. And write to me. Love getting your mail. Box 6922, Clearwater, Florida, 33758. And Stephanie, you know, this year we got a lot more Christmas cards from the viewers.
Nice.
Yes.
You know why? Because people are at home.
Mm-hmm.
Because of COVID. Everyone's at home. They were looking for something to do.
Well, that's one good thing.
Yeah. Okay, so you're going to make the creamy cucumber sauce. So good. A half a cucumber you have that's chopped up. Mm-hmm. You have a half a cup of yogurt, which calorie saver when it comes to mayonnaise. You can use plain Greek yogurt. Mm-hmm. Tastes just as good, but less calories. A teaspoon and a half of fresh dill. Fresh herbs, always so good.
What's this?
And a teaspoon of lemon pepper.
Oh, lemon pepper.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I have a third of a cup of carrots, a quarter cup of green onions. I have quarter cup of celery, a quarter cup of mayo, 2 teaspoons of brown spicy mustard. I have some panko crumbs and a 12-inch can of, 12-ounce can. That's a lot of ingredients of albacore tuna. All the ingredients will come up on the screen. Plus, you can get the recipe for free.
An inch and ounce is so confusing.
Woo! Okay,
yeah.
So you're mixing up all your things, and you're just gonna make yummy goodness. I am gonna mix up some things with the half of the panko crumbs. I'm gonna mix all the.
This is just such an elaborate way to fix.
This is going to be so delicious. Mm-hmm. I love like crab cakes and tuna cakes, mm-hmm. So this is going to be really, really good. So easy to make. Okay, let me get the mayonnaise, the mustard, and then you're adding spicy brown mustard, mm-hmm. So that's another level mm-hmm. of flavor. Plus your lemon pepper in the mm-hmm. sauce. Now, if you could make that sauce and let it sit in the refrigerator for a little while, even better.
Yes.
Because all those flavors can get married together.
You know, you look at a recipe like this and wonder who came up with it.
This is somebody who had all these ingredients in their pantry, I guarantee
That they wanted to use.
Yeah, my pan's getting really hot here.
Yeah, that's pretty hot.
You want it hot, but you don't want it so hot that when you put the
smoking
thing in,
a little
you burn
bit.
it. Yeah. So I'm going to make patties, and then I'm going to put it in panko crumbs, and we're just going to bake. I'm going to make a really, really thin one for us to taste so it will cook, but the other ones should be thicker. Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to taste the sauce, okay?
Yes, you taste the sauce. Let me put this
Do you
in
taste
here.
all the time you're cooking?
For the most part, yes. Unless it's something I've made a million times.
When
and
I
then
fix
don't.
Thanksgiving meal, I'm full when I sit
yes,
down.
definitely. Even just a little couple tastes and all the smells, like I'm full by the time. This is going to be so good because it's like mostly tuna, which is what you want to taste, your main ingredient, right?
Yes, and it looks like we've got the stuff that will keep it
Thank
together.
you. Yes. Thank you for cleaning up my mess.
Had a
Okay,
lot
let me
of
get this.
ingredients.
Yes. That's why I got tongue twisted. Okay, so I'm just going to make a patty. I'm going to make a real small one for us to taste so it'll cook through.
Well,
I'm going to put this.
when this airs, it might be old news, but my son became a fan of the Bucks. Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I'm not going to say anything.
Okay.
Because I'm going to be nice.
When he was a teenager,
Okay.
and now he's got grandchildren, and he's kind of out of control.
Okay.
I think we need to pray for him to settle
Okay.
down,
Okay.
and
Because
he's out of his mind.
why? What's happening right now?
Because this is a first in history. The Buccaneers, Tampa Bay Bucks,
Yes.
are going to play the Super Bowl in their own stadium
Yes.
in Tampa, Florida.
Listen, it's the only time,
Ever.
anytime.
Ever.
Not just the Bucks, anytime, yeah.
So,
And if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all, right? So I'm zipping it.
well, I want to know why she couldn't rejoice with us.
Nope, not going to do it.
Oh, you have another favorite team. She's afraid she'll get stoned.
I'm not saying a word.
Well, that's probably wise.
Okay, I'm rushing and these are falling apart, but take your time, get them together. We have a great guest to get to and I
We
don't
do.
want to take too long. So
We do.
take your time, let them mesh together. I'm just making a little bit of a mess here.
Yeah, but
But it's going to
they are
taste
getting
delicious.
brown.
Yes.
So,
Ooh. And I made them really thin so we can taste it. So. Okay. One more little flip here and then we'll taste
wouldn't
this
this be great for a ladies' brunch?
Oh, so yummy.
Yeah.
So fresh. Okay, we're going to taste this one, put a little sauce on it. Again, I am speed cooking. Like, take your time. I'm just making a big mess here is all I'm doing.
I want to get a little of that dressing. Excuse my fingers, okay?
Yes. This is my reach.
Oh, my.
So good, right?
Sorry, David, we're going to sit down and have lunch.
All right. And that was rushing. Could you imagine what it tastes like if I did it right? Yeah.
Yeah, besides all the flavors, got kind of a crunch.
So good.
So you'll want this. Information's coming up on your screen. You get the recipe the way you want it. We have several ways you can get it, and we'll be glad to get it to you. I think it's very superior. I'm always drawn to these recipes that have lots and lots of different ingredients in them. This is one you want. So get it, and then if you haven't met David Cayton, you're going to love him, so stay there.
If you would like a copy of today's recipe, you may receive it by contacting us through social media as listed on the screen. When requesting a copy through the mail, be sure to include a self-addressed stamped envelope. Thank you, and please know we always appreciate hearing from our viewers.
All right, for you who have not met him before, this is David Cayton, founder of the Florida Family Association. And if you need to correct me, okay. Have you been coming on here 40 years?
30.
I know several decades.
Yep.
Isn't that kind of creepy to be able to talk in terms of decades?
Yeah, it is. Well,
However, it's an unbelievable opportunity to look back and see what the Lord has done. And your steadfastness in this, I think you could have done a lot of things that would have maybe made a lot more money. You're a very, very smart guy, and you've stayed true, and taken a few hits for it as well. Now, we're going to get this website up right away. I really do want you to write it down, because you will get letters like this. Look at all the letters I have from you. And keep you informed. And if you have a computer, you can read, and if you agree with it, you can click the mouse, and it will send that message to the person who needs to receive it, with the idea of improving America in some way or another. Okay, now walk us through the twists and turns, although you're doing the very same thing, but the twists and turns that you've gone through to try to help America back to God. I mean, we're talking about back to Jesus, really. It started out with pornography, right?
Right.
That was a ministry against that. Okay,
Right.
take us now to now.
Before I start on that, I would like to mention that most of the people that sign up to receive our emails at floridafamily.org are really outside of Florida. Most of the issues we deal with are outside of Florida. They deal with the entire
That's important,
United States. So wherever you are, wherever the viewers are, they can sign up, receive our emails, and take action on them. But when we first started, we countered the pornography industry, and our first challenge was to try to get the pornography magazines out of convenience stores. And during a course of about 10 years, we influenced 42,000 retail locations, mostly major convenience store chains, to pull the pornography, as well as we got
Got out of the airports too.
we got 11 out of 12 of the major oil companies to put in their marketing agreements that if you want to sell our brand of gas, you cannot sell pornography. That was internationally, roughly 140,000 locations internationally were under those marketing agreements. So with the advent and intervention of internet porn, it kind of, at the same time, the gay agenda started coming up, and that was something we countered in our state, and countered it very, very effectively, because when I first started countering it, we had the governor, the cabinet, the state house, and the state senate were all controlled in Florida by Democrats. So we had an uphill battle, but we did challenge it. We proposed a constitutional amendment, which the Supreme Court at the time was liberally based, and disqualified it. But the point was, the challenge was so strong that they never were able to get the political muster to bring it back in the state of Florida again. So these are some of the challenges. Now with, my wife came home from a Bible study one day, and she shared with me, one of the ladies that was there was a neighbor of a woman who was the victim of a honor killing. And we got the police involved, and I mean, not the police, we got a private investigator involved, and we realized in the very beginning, the Tampa Police Department was trying to really cover this up, because the first 3 days police reports, it was called a homicide, and then it went to unknown, unquestionable, and then it went to suicide. So that really sparked my interest. I'm thinking, okay, so if our government is willing to conceal something so horrific as this, what are we up against? How powerful really is Islam, and how really what it is they're afraid. People are afraid. They're afraid of the political fight. They're afraid of the political fallout. They're afraid of retaliation. And that's where we started getting involved in challenging and confronting, countering the Islamization, if you'll call it that, of the United States.
Yes, sir, and it's very serious.
And one of in that regard, and this is where the campaigns that we do that people can join in by signing up for our newsletter online, signing up for our emails online. The first event was the Learning Channel came out with a program called All American Muslim, and they were profiling 8 Muslim families in Dearborn, Michigan, and they were trying to create a false narrative of the Muslim household, and we thought it was extremely disingenuous and very harmful to the mindset of America to truly understand what goes on. If you really go to Dearborn, Michigan, and see what goes on, and it's a totally different, it's an Islamist community.
And we've got them in Congress.
Right. We got 94% of the companies to pull off, the advertisers to pull off the program All American Muslim, and the Learning Channel terminated it before the end of the first season, and then said they would not re-air it again. Then we had Al Gore sold Current TV to Al Jazeera, and Al Jazeera started Al Jazeera of America, which was a cable news channel in the United States. Over a 2-year period of time, we got 97% of the companies that were advertising on there to stop advertising, and Qatar pulled the cord on Al Jazeera America and removed it and closed it down after that event. So
Praise the
it just
Lord.
shows what we can do if we put our mind to it and steadfast. Right now we have a project going on with Huffington Post, which Huffington Post is probably the most vitriolic, hate-inspiring leftist website you could possibly imagine. You go out there and just read the headlines. We have gotten 99% of the companies that advertise, roughly 1,300 companies over a 4-year period of time have stopped advertising as a result of viewers going to our website, sending emails that we send out in response to encourage companies to stop advertising. These are just some of the projects that we can do. We need to be bold in these times. We can't go back in the crevices of our home and hide, because we will lose. By default, we will lose. And Jesus told us not to fear not. He told us not to be afraid of the person that can take that can hurt us, that can take our body. He told us to be afraid of the one in authority for not being obedient, to take a stand for him. And that's what we're doing.
And the website is on the screen, and I can't tell you how simple it is. You don't even need to scroll down hardly at all. It'll show you where to click the mouse, and it works very well.
Yes, it does. We have a great system.
I've maybe had one time when I had to kind of do it twice, but it's very
And that
good.
was probably your carrier.
Probably the one sitting in front of the screen, actually.
Okay.
One thing, too, I want to mention, Disney used to have a huge gay day at Disney. And I'm telling you, some of the stuff was so offensive. I've seen the pictures of it. And you went against that for 2 or 3 years, and then you got an airplane with a banner on it that said Gay Day, I think it was June 6th or something like that at Disney. And I'm telling you, it emptied the park out.
It did.
And they don't do it anymore.
Well, they do have Gay Day. It's just they don't do the things that were I mean, they don't wear the shirts promoting sexual immorality, and they go there and they're not as recognizable. And what it took was the third time that we hired. This time we got 3 planes over a period of 5 days to
right
warn
up and down
the
that
whole.
corridor.
I mean, they were everywhere. And this local Orlando gay business owner came out publicly and said, "This is embarrassing that you people are going and holding a coming out party in the midst of this magic kingdom where there's kids. What do you expect the mainstream community to do? They're not going to stop it." He said, "Stop it."
So it came on your side.
Yeah, he said, "Stop it," and they did. They did away with the expressions, all the
It was
groping
disgusting.
and all.
And I remember that you brought pictures back, and Main Street was almost empty.
Yes, it was.
I have been to Disney when you couldn't even see the parade. There were so many thousands of people there, and
Well, the first year we had CNN of all news organizations went up with a helicopter and was following the plane and getting a video of it, and they got pictures, and they actually posted it on CNN.com, and they did a news story on it. And that was perfect because they did it the first day, and we did it 3 to 4 days before we started the plane. 3 to 4 days to warn the people in the hotels, and that helped us tremendously because the people saw it on TV.
because you don't want to take your children with those, and there were a lot of vulgar displays and
Yes, there were.
and the kind
Well, the
of shirts
first
they
year
were
there
wearing.
was 1,800 transgender drag queens 1800. And we took a lot of pictures of those, and oddly enough, this would never happen today, but oddly enough, all 4 major networks did a story on our news release and really criticized Disney for allowing a drag show in front of all these kids. That would never happen today.
Probably
they would
not.
be applauding and pushing for it. So,
what do you think about the fact that kind of the #1 descriptive word in the United States, offended, and the Christians will, pick that up. You don't want to offend anyone. You've had to do some very offensive things against. In other words, I'm saying the culture says we should accept Islam, we should accept this, this, and this, so that no one will be offended. And the truth is, if you want to talk about Islam, I think the first thing I would say is I don't like the way you treat women. And they try to whitewash everything. And what you kind of come along and do is just pull the curtain back on it.
well, Islamists are working right now with socialists. They're combined. They help produce the Biden administration. Islamists are socialists. They are dictator forms of government that, in their own right, with Sharia law.
Right.
Islamists are pushing for infidels like you and I to obey their laws, recognizing their prayers throughout the day, forcing employers to accept those in assembly lines. They expect in a whole assembly line to be able to go off 6 times a day and pray.
And they want loudspeakers,
Right,
so we all have
and
to
they're
hear
blaring loudspeakers. We had that up in Minnesota where they were doing that, and so all this movement is happening in the country, and that's our one of our #1. That is our #1 issue right now, is challenging and countering the Islamist movement, along with trying to influence the media. So we're contacting companies that are advertising on CNN, MSNBC, CBS, ABC, and NBC. And encouraging them, and that's just the news for those 3 major networks. It's not all the programming throughout the day. It's just that half hour on ABC, CBS, and NBC. Encouraging them to recognize how extreme left and biased and prejudiced their news is, how they censor anything that will help conservatives or hurt liberals, and how they are producing fake news that hurts conservatives and helps liberals. We're getting a little response. It's going slow because it's a huge task, but that's right now one of the bigger issues that we're dealing with as well.
I'm old enough to remember that a lot of times your broadcast, you had no idea if they were left or right.
Right.
That's the way it was supposed to be.
Absolutely.
And now, when you see the journalist interviewing people, the journalist takes a side. He's supposed to kind of moderate the 2 sides.
Absolutely.
And so we've got young people growing up, they think that's the way it's supposed to be, but it's not.
We advocate peace. We do not support any violence of any way. We deplore any violence that's going on out there in the name of righteousness. We want people to be able to exercise their First Amendment rights, because if we don't exercise them, they're going to be taken away. If we show signs that we're weak,
Yeah, and
we're going to lose.
we have the rights. We're going to run out of time, but I want to again mention, write down this website, because if you follow through on that, you will be hearing from David, and he will very, very clearly and simply show you how you can join this giant army that's trying to turn America back to God. And I'm so thankful you're on the front line and you know what's going on, because a lot of us don't. We go through our lives and we're doing what we need to do, but you are out there. I read somewhere where, was it in high school, you read something that said, winners never quit and quitters never win.
So in the high school gym at Hillsborough High School, when I would go
That
through.
That fits you.
You go through. No, it's just we can't quit. We can't. We will definitely lose if we quit.
And the things you're dealing with are very subtle. We might not even notice them, but God has positioned him here to notice them and to know what to do, and then you tell us, and
I'm
we
so
need to
thankful
join
for you sharing our ministry with the viewers. We're very discreet. We would really prefer not to have secular news reporting on anything that we do, because it puts, a target on us that we don't want to have.
Yeah, they've made fun of you a little bit.
Oh, they have, but they don't do
the
that
papers.
anymore. That helped us raise money. We got a lot of donors from the liberal media that attack us. So yeah, that's one of the reasons they don't.
But I'm telling you, the way America's going, we need to at every turn be there and remember we are ambassadors for the Lord Jesus Christ. We were given a wonderful nation, and we can't let it slip completely away. It's in big trouble right now.
It is. We gotta move forward in strength. We cannot worry about fear. A lot of the things that you would think you need to be fearful of, you really don't. Most of the things people fear never happen, and this is going to be the case with a lot of this. But we have to move forward and be diligent in our calling and what is right.
Well, I feel I would be neglectful if I didn't have you come on once. As I've said twice before, I think in this interview, that we go on with our lives, and it's eroding.
Yep.
Our rights and everything that's holy and good is eroding right beneath our feet. But God has raised up someone here to tell us about it. You can't do anything till you know what's going on.
Right.
So.
The market will adjust to this. It
Yes.
will adjust. There will be other Twitters, there'll be other Facebooks, and there are other Twitters and other
Yes.
Facebooks. And there will be other banks, and there will be other merchants, and you need to be mindful of what companies are on which side.
So, well, just keep doing what you're doing. I always enjoy having him on because I want to know. I want to know what's going on, and more and more I've been praying for the nation and praying that this COVID scourge would stop. But also we need holy, righteous people in our state houses and in Washington, D.C. And we've got a lot of them that are absolutely not holy. And what they are trying to put forth is everything against what we believe as Christians. And we need to be very much on the ball. Thanks, David.
Thank
we'll
you
have you
very much.
come back again soon. And join me next time. Remember, no higher calling than that of a homekeeper. God bless you.
If you should miss a Homekeepers program, you can catch up by going to www.ctnonline.com. Click on CTN Programs and then on Homekeepers.